You ready for a granola bar recipe where we take 2 recipes and mash them into one? Stay tuned. Hey guys, Spencer with Trash Panda Keto Kitchen. Welcome back, and if this is your first time here, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and click the notification bell so you get notified every time we put new videos up on YouTube. So today we are going to be making a granola bar recipe, and we are going to do it with a little bit of a twist. We're going to utilize, once again, 2 different recipes that we've already made. We're going to utilize this recipe from In the Kitchen with Matt. Now I'm going to go ahead and include his link below to his website. His tagline is pretty much, it's so easy, if I can do it, you can do it. And so we're going to put that to the test. Many of you know I'm not a cook, and so a lot of these recipes, we're just kind of simply following the directions and kind of adding a little bit of our own. The second one was from Black Sheep Keto, where we made the chocolate. And what I thought about was, if we were to take this granola recipe and then add a little bit of chocolate on the bottom of it, that would make it a really interesting, really unique, and really tasty, kind of like a Nature's Bar type granola bar. So we're going to give that a shot. So follow below. Let's go. All right, so we're going to go ahead and get started. So we've already got the oven preheating to 350 degrees. What we've got here, now Matt has taken a cup of pecans and then he crushed them with a meat tenderizer into a Ziploc bag. I absolutely love doing that. That was great. Burned off a little bit of steam. But what I've done, and I'm kind of modifying this recipe right from the beginning, what I've done on this one is I have taken a roasted and salted mixed nut medley, if you will, of cashews, almonds, hazelnuts, Brazil nuts, and pecans. I put those into the Ziploc bag, beat those down, crushed them up. You can see there's still some pretty good sized pieces in there, and I think that'll work out absolutely fantastic for what we want to do. We've also got a cup of almond slivers and then a cup of coconut flakes. And what he says to do is to go ahead and take those and combine them into a large bowl and mix them all together. So let's go ahead and get that started. So we're just going to toss this real quick. Okay, so what he says now is in a separate bowl, we're going to mix together an egg, some stevia, and then on this one we have got some peanut butter and coconut oil. And so we're going to go ahead and put that in and then mix this all together as well. Okay, now that we've got this mixed in, we're going to go ahead and put just a little bit of salt. We are going to put in a cup of our Lily's chocolate chips. We'll go ahead and mix this up real quick. And then lastly, we are going to take our mixture and go ahead and put this back into a little bit of a bigger bowl. And then we are going to mix this up. As soon as we are done mixing this up, we'll be right back. Okay, so we have our ingredients all mixed up and it's looking like it's setting in pretty well. That egg is going to actually act as a binder, which is why we're going to go ahead and put this in the oven here shortly. But what we're going to go ahead and do is make sure this is finished mixing up. And then we are going to go ahead and take a mold. Again, this is a mold that you can get at any Michael's, probably Hobby Lobby. You can get them off Amazon as well. And we'll go ahead and include a link in the bottom below in the comment section. If you know of a place to find them, please do me a favor, leave them in the comment section and let everybody else know where to find them. I found this one in particular at Michael's. So what we're going to go ahead and do is we're going to evenly distribute the keto granola bar mixture into a granola bar or candy bar pan. Now he does say a normal baking pan, muffin pan, will work, but they'll just look nicer if we use this this bar pan. So we're going to go ahead and fill these up, and once we are done, we'll be right back. Okay, so now that we've got these done, what I've done is I went ahead and I filled these up about halfway. But what I did as well is after I got them about halfway, I went ahead and took a fork and just pressed down on them. I really want to get this compact in because I know, remember we talked about we're going to put a chocolate topping on these. So what I did on these in particular is I left about a 1/4 inch at the top. And the intent is to go ahead and take that chocolate that we'd made from Black Sheep Keto, and we are going to put it on the top of that and let it harden. But for now, let's go ahead and take these and we are going to put them in the oven at 350 degrees for about 18 to 20 minutes or until golden brown on top, and then we'll let them cool and we'll get started on our chocolate. Okay, so while the granola bars are finished cooking in the oven, we went ahead and made half a recipe from Black Sheep Keto of our chocolate sauce that we plan on putting on top. Now he does say this is going to be good to set up until it's not. So we kind of took a little bit of a risk. We cooked it about 5 minutes ago, and it's starting to kind of harden up just a little bit or thicken up a little bit, which is kind of what we want to see. So we're going to get ready to get the bars out of the oven, and once we do, we'll be right back. Okay, so we've got our granola bars out of the oven, and I'll tell you, these absolutely look really good. Make sure you use some oven mitts because it does get a little hot with the silicone baking tray. So we're going to go ahead and get this out. Now what we're going to do is we can do, I guess, one of two things. We can probably let these cool off a little bit to see where it goes, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the chocolate on top and let it all kind of cool together. And so I'm just going to take a teaspoon of this or a tablespoon of this and just put it over the top. Okay, so we know is half a recipe of the Black Sheep Keto chocolate is going to give us about 4 bars. So what I'm really kind of curious to see, and this is the first time we're making these, so what I'm really curious to see is how these bars are going to taste and how they're going to come out once they're finished. We're going to let these go ahead and set up, and once these are finished setting up, we'll take out the chocolate bars. This will determine whether we make these again with the chocolate or not. Now what I think we could also probably do is take these out and make this and maybe just drizzle it over the top and give our chocolate on that piece to see how it comes out. But one of the things we'll see is that it's kind of still starting to kind of go in the middle a little bit, but that's okay. So let's go ahead and let these set up a little bit, and we'll be right back and see how these things turned out. But so far, this is what they look like. Why don't we stick around for a little bit of real talk after this? So welcome back to the Real People Doing Real Keto and our Real Talk section of the video. So as you saw today, we took a recipe and we immediately changed it to our own. The original recipe called for a cup of crushed pecans, and we actually took a cup of crushed nuts, assorted nuts, and we kind of decided to go with that for our filling. Additionally, we also decided to take a recipe from Black Sheep Keto and kind of put it on top just to see what it looks like. And that kind of goes back to what we were talking about in previous videos about taking some of these recipes and kind of mixing them up a little bit to make them your own. That is absolutely fantastic. And these are things that you can take a look at that we've already got that are starting to harden up a little bit. And I tell you, they smell fantastic. So again, don't be afraid to take these recipes, mix them up a little bit, make them your own. If you wanted to put some berries in these of some sort, I would imagine some raisins or cranberries or something else, another kind of trail mix would absolutely be fantastic in this. And if you do it and it works, hey, do me a favor, let me know in the comments below. Hey guys, so if this is your first time here, please do me a favor, hit that subscribe button and go ahead and click that notification bell so you get notified every time we post another video. We seriously enjoy doing these videos. I hope you enjoy the ride. If you've got any questions, just put them in the comment section. We'd love to hear from you. Love to hear how your keto journey is going from one beginner to another. And I'll tell you, we got many more of these videos coming. Look forward to seeing you guys next time. Take care.